Hello, everyone. Got a bit scared there for a second. Hello, everyone. My name is Lily, and welcome back to Control. Since last episode, I have gotten a little bit sick, so I'm gonna try and animal it the best as I can. Because honestly, I can't stay away from it. I can't. Have you ever had an obsession where you're just like, I need to go back to it when I'm not at it? I think about it all day, all night. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there with all of these remedy games. Let's see. History of the Oldest House. Hell yeah. On the History of the Oldest House by Dr. Ash. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation, but many questions remained. Primarily, the tree etchings bewilder me. What is their significance? If the house has changed shape over its lifetime, as I've theorized, then this was this tree its first form. Now, I don't want to keep referencing other games, but in Alan Wake 2, in one of the DLCs, there was a tree. And I kind of thought it was the tree of life, but this tree and that tree can't be just a coincidence, can it? I sent a team to the Schwartzman building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those, I discovered a single relevant line. And there I found a tree not known to me, the devil twisted within its bark. That line taken with the fact that certain American cultures believe some trees would offer wisdom and guidance. It is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly from evidence, and though I am now bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge. Yax, a mixed tree. Oh goodness, I'm definitely butchering that. Some cultures offered blood sacrifices to trees, while others claimed trees endowed chosen individuals with inhuman powers. This also seems to go back to that. Do New York City's many murders act as sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? Oh, baby boy, it's not you. I'm pretty sure it's always going to be a director. It kind of reminds me of Rose in that fact, where they believe that they are the chosen ones and only they are seeing the signs. Sometimes that can't be helped. The shower is broken. I find it interesting that just this one allows us to press it. Kinda sucks that it's out of order, though. It would have been really funny to see Jessie get drenched. But I'm sure she wouldn't have liked it at all. Again by Dr. Ash. On the pyramid and geometry. I've been going through my library researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board as Northmore says, then perhaps our predecessors in the occult can offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. In esotericism, the triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and other three-part concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interestingly, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright triangles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascension into the rational divine realm. Inverted, it signifies a descent into corporeal human. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine, Adam and Eve. It's just a bit of old world patriarchy. It's 1964. We finally have a date. It's 1964 now, and we're all well past that silliness. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or they once were. The likeliest answer is simply that theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. He's got a point. But still, the pyramid seems significant. Shapes of power, and clearly so does the board. I'm learning so much about how deep the writers for this have gone. They've done a shit ton of research into everything to be able to relate it back to this.
Badge? Looks so old. Pope will definitely want to see this.
And I love it. Wait, did I pick it up then? That's not it. It's not a collectible or anything. I don't think it's... Yeah, it's not an asset. Darn, I wish I could have looked. I didn't realize that that's what it was. I would have taken a look at it for a second longer before picking it up. Okay, that door... Yeah, this... Oh, no, never mind, never mind, never mind. Can I use it then? No, it's definitely locked. There's something else in there that I could pick up too. Notice, no admittance employees only, obviously. Actually impressed that these guys haven't come to kick my ass yet. Really thought that they would be on it. Oh god, it's the... Oh! Oh! Well, then. Does it come back? Does not. Holy shit, that was... I forgot to mention, I saw this as I was editing the last video, that I said that I wanted to go to base camp and we went completely wrong direction to the warehouse. But in my defense, I didn't know what was where we came from there. Should I get... They're fine. They're not hurting anybody. Okay, yes. Because I love being incredibly thorough with this kind of shit. And I always say I want to be thorough for once, but let's be honest here, I'm trying to be thorough every chance I get, so... Okay. I love these little research buildings. I think they're so cute. Oopsie. Okay. I forgot. We have that, and that's actually not new. It's... I was looking at the skill tree the other day, and the... what is it called? Melee. Forgetting my words. The melee has always just been a part of the system. I just never used it and I didn't realize what it was. I'll grab that in a sec, but we have this to listen to.
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Per orders, me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar where Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads, Hylogalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
So he's trying to harness it, and I think in trying to harness it, he kind of maybe broke it. Can I... It's kind of far away. Can I... How did I grab the thing behind me? I kind of feel like Ash might be responsible. Well, Dr. Ash, excuse me. Might be responsible for what the hell is going on here, which is really sad because he sounds incredibly invested in what he's doing, so feels bad that maybe he wasn't exactly the best thing for this, but we've seen this time and time again, haven't we? Can I would like to go up first, and then I can check and see if the... Oh. Entrance? I guess that's this. So, here? I guess we go up, right? Because I think that this is the building where that paper was in. So maybe putting the core in. Oh? Allowed me to open the door? I'll have to go and check later. I see, there's another one here. Oh. But this is not lit up. Is it gonna work? It's not. Okay. There's so many of them and they're all dead. Oh. Let's make sure the right one's highlighted. Pretty freaking sick. We're powering up the whole ass base. Oh, I didn't see this. I'm glad that I suddenly did. Power cores. Oh, there. On the invention of the power core, after numerous attempts, I finally found a way to intercept and contain the ambient energy of the ley lines in a non-Aristotelian battery. Good lord. I've dubbed the power core. I see. So the power is coming from the oldest house. It's so cool. Well, at least the power in the oldest house. I admit it was difficult capturing an energy I can barely measure, but much less interact with. Luckily, it seems that the porous stone of the Foundation's caverns possess such conductive qualities. Using stone flakes and copper wire, my power cores collect significant power. My early prototypes collected too much, in fact, but I've since reinforced the container. I love that they're giving us lore on the silly things that we've been using since the beginning. Not to say that the power core is silly, it's just that I never considered it being something you could only find in the oldest house. Like, I thought it was electric energy or something similar. Or like a battery, basically. We don't yet know the repercussions of tapping into this power field. As a precaution, these devices should not be taken outside of the house. Ideally, the Bureau should no longer need to rely on typical energy sources. It's my greatest feat of engineering yet. This guy sounds like a genius. I've always had an interest in invention. I like the creativity it has allowed, set within the firm boundaries of logic and physics. Father never approved calling it a mundane science. It sounds like his dad was a dick. I don't mean to shit on the dad, but the dad sounds like a dick. May he scowl in peace. Yes. I think that's it. We gotta go up higher now, right? Can we? Yes. Yeah, like, if you have a parent that doesn't approve of the shit that you're doing, if that shit brings you joy and happiness and is changing the world, who gives a shit? Damn. Hell yeah. That's not good. I have to go back down. I really have to go back down. Can I maybe go back down from somewhere here? Oh boy, we are. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to go there. Okay, but I'm gonna go quickly very quickly back down. Oh.
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning the pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection. I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
This is that kind of thing where it's like people, I don't remember where I saw it, but it was like in high school, so it was ages ago. So it was like, there are two groups of people, those who have like existential crises all the time because they're thinking about how everything is so much bigger than they are, the universe, like just all of creation is just so much bigger, and in the grand scale of things, their lives are meaningless. And then you have the other group of people who just doesn't give a shit, like they don't think about that kind of stuff, they're always living in the moment. And I feel like Ash definitely falls into one of those categories. Can you guess which one it is? Damn, I feel for him though, because he's so dedicated to this and someone else was chosen to be a director, so that probably... Oh, this is still locked. Damn it. I want to get in here though. This is definitely the elevator. But we can't go down just yet, I guess. Okay, maybe later. Maybe... No, okay. I can't just animal my way in, so we'll have to... I'll hopefully remember, but I cannot guarantee it, because y'all know how bad... Oh, they actually say you could just skip all of it. Okay, well, since I'm down here, I might as well do this as well, because I didn't realize that it was going to take us up, and away. Oh. Okay, so let's take a look at this. That is pretty old. If it's from the 1960s, I get it.
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
Now, can we... what does the map say, actually? Where are we? There's quite a lot, 'cause there's... I'm not gonna go next to that. That thing is really... That's the wrong... There we go. Just wanna... There's an... Okay, so I can use these on the doors. Maybe I just needed the right ones? And where does this go? To a huge cavern. Okay, I'll come back. Let me just check that thing again. Because I really hate missing stuff. I'm sure that that's an incredibly relatable feeling where you're like, oh god damn, I missed something. And then you're like, okay, well I gotta go back. No! Okay, well, maybe I just don't have the right ID yet. That's entirely valid. Damn, my brain is kind of like a buzz now with all of the information that we're getting about the oldest house, because I never in a million years thought that we were going to get lore about it. I thought it was just going to be like, that's just the way it is. You just gotta do it. So I'm incredibly thankful for the lore. Incredibly worried because after all these years we've learned that the oldest house is still on lockdown. So it's like, hot damn. Is Jessie not able to get control? Is she still struggling? Oh. Damn. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to drag your ass over here. Okay. This is it. Then it didn't take me. Okay, it's if it does go back to that huge cavern, then it's over here, but no, it's all closed off. So I'm thankful for that, because that technically means that we are done in this area and that we can move on. Not saying that I want to rush through this. I'm just saying that we have completed this area until I could maybe get to that the other place under this pillar. The thing that confuses me is he calls that huge chunk of I don't know if it's obsidian or not, but he calls that a pillar, and it doesn't really strike me as a pillar, but I mean, he's a scientist here, so I will take his word for it. But I do feel really bad for him, because it's like he's burdened down here. As we were listening to the last audio file, I was thinking to myself, like, that's the burden of being a director. You get information that nobody else is exposed to, so you know things that people don't know, and it's, as we've seen, it's incredibly bizarre stuff. So I can really see how Ash is having a hard time coming to terms with all the stuff that his director is telling him, because he's like, what the hell does this even mean? Do I have enough? God, I hope I have enough. I do. Where is... Oh. Oh. And I can't reach it from down here. Oops. That's his shit, though. Oh, look, God, there's even more of it over there. How high does this thing go? I don't remember what the fear of heights is, but I'm getting really spooked just looking at it. These things, too. I mean, these look at least natural, but, like, the way that they're standing here, not in the dark, but Oh, this is blocked off. It looks pretty cool though. We've seen more of these here. I'm wondering if this is part of the oldest house like leaking out. Polaris wants me here, so let's go. Because that stuff is new. Oh! My god, I'm so sorry to whoever stacked all of those rocks. There's no way that I can ever get those back. So, my bad. It's always my bad. That's just the point. I thought maybe Polaris was pointing me to something else, but... Shh, this is huge. Oh! I forgot I could do that. That has me incredibly worried. This is quite a large chamber with a big trap right at the beginning. Is this an arena for a boss fight? I'm not ready for a boss fight today. You can't do this to me, please. Oh, here they come. Oh my god. I took his body to throw it at his best friend. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, I can pick up this. So he's kind of far away. I don't know if I can reach. Damn. I'm okay. I miss this kind of combat. It's ridiculously wild. Whoa! Oh god, oh god, oh god, okay. There's life, there's life. What the hell hit me? Better not have been you. I still took the damage from that. Do I have any other... Good lord. I hate those guys so much. Is he getting healed? It wasn't a boss fight, but it was definitely something that caught me off guard. I'm glad that I'm able to kind of jump right back into the combat. I wonder if I could hurt myself. I don't want to try it because I kind of value our life, but I wonder if you could potentially turn those against you. I'm full already. Ugh, I don't care. It's such a pain in the ass to go in, and I'm not even upgrading that much anymore. The only thing that I really need are skill points, and even so, I'm getting those a little bit few.
Damn gun. Fatal. Not sure she's ready.
Ma'am.
I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah.
I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
No, let's not get ahead of ourselves, because I don't really think that we saved the entire Bureau. Okay, it's a bit suffering still, so...
I've served under 2 directors. 3 now, I suppose. Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. Then he picked up that damn gun. Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Faden, well, there's no protocol for field promotion. The girl's smart, has a good head on her shoulders. I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here. All this shit with the nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.
I'm incredibly curious about... Hold on. Yes, you know, like, we got board messages. No, I don't know if these were board messages. Because she said that if you get messages from the hotline, then you're done. No, there were. Hold on.
Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end, contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
That's right, I had forgotten we found this kind of like in the deep depths where I made the hypothesis that Northmoor became like a battery, like a living battery for the oldest house. I don't remember all the details. I'm a bit fuzzy on it because it's been quite a while. But before I saw that, I wanted to say I'm curious to find out what the nail is, because we've heard it a couple times already, but I still, oh my god, do I have to, oh, you see. But I still don't entirely know what that means. Can I maybe go there? Do I want to I came from over there. Do I want to try? It looks a little scary. I'm a little scared. Okay, we'll be saved not too far from here, so I want to try it. Yeah, there is something here. Cool, 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 cool. Meteor Hill Supplement. Meteor Hill AWE 3. This was from 1958? Holy shit. From Sawyer County, Wisconsin. No, per archival mandates 8.A, this document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. Details: the retrieved material was subjected to Fellstorm's array configuration 74B, but the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. Attempts to constrain the element were made, but under further stress it became vaporous. Oh, good lord. The researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. Oh, so it's like a kind of acid, like a living acid. The child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the material enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact, but when discovered, they were blank and screaming. Bodily changes were perceived immediately. Deformities, loss of pigment in the skin and hair, and mental symptoms surfaced in subsequent examinations. Confusion, heightened aggression. The Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave statements claiming the incident was caused by debris from poorly made Russian satellites. What? Which the public accepted with no complications. Debris? Okay, well, I'm not going to ask too many questions because it's fine. The children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility in Blank to receive help away from society. What about, aren't you going to have like some angry parents coming to storm the gates? I'm impressed. I didn't really think that I could pull it up here, but okay. Cool. So I'm technically unlocking all these floors and just taking it higher and higher? Okay, this just takes me down. Okay. So in case I wanted a quick way to get the heck out of here, but we still have to go up. Okay, let's see. So we got one. That's not anything? It kind of looks like it, but I guess that's not anything. So we got 1, 2, and that should hopefully take us up. That's... Nope. Jesse, let go. Jesse, let go. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. I think Jessie will go down in history as a character who gives me the most heart-stopping events. This kind of is familiar. Oh my god. Okay, well, it's gonna all tumble down anyway, so. Not bad. What interests me is that the lines in the sand are staying the same. Like, I know that they can't render every little pebble of sand, but it's making me curious as to what oh no. Okay. I need to use my gun. I need to use my gun. We're okay. Okay. It's over. The siege is over. That was really cool, though, being able to just reach into the ground and yoink them up. Well, them as in the... Okay, take it easy. Let's grab... What is this? Weapons renewal, okay. It's always quite a lot, and I'm always being torn in several directions, and I can never decide on which one to go to. What's this? Yeah. Holy shit. Oh! Oh, that's just that thing. There's nothing... I don't want to get too close! It's gonna explode. There it goes. Okay. Excuse me. I kind of want to get to that door. Am I gonna be able to get to that door, or is somebody gonna come spank me? Ooh. Oh. It's just here. Okay. So I guess maybe you could have taken this route if you didn't have the thing to pull the balls. And if instead you had the, like, the rock shield that you could pull up out of the ground. That's nice, because I was wondering how it would work if you didn't have the... If you chose one power over the other. Oh my god, we gotta go over there. Are you shitting me? Okay, we got one. We got one? Just the one? Oh, at least we're getting closer to that. Okay. Well, maybe I can grab onto this ledge or something. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Cool, so I just had to get closer to it. And I'm assuming we gotta go there. This is kind of like a puzzle. How did the early people do this shit? Oh man. Where's that glow coming from? I don't know. Maybe it's from inside. And I see. Okay, and then there's one here? Yeah. Destroying all the hiss nodes will lower hiss barriers. Oh, I see those. I didn't even realize that there was a barrier. Like, I just kinda was like, whatever. So I gotta pull it up here now, too. That's so nice. I don't have a power node for that. I don't have a power core for that. I guess I gotta get inside to... Oh. Okay. I don't really... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. There's a lot of shenanigans happening, and it's okay. I forgive myself were getting confused because I really thought that there was something special I had to do, but clearly I just had to reload. And that helped. Because I accidentally fell all the way to the bitty bottom of this tower. And boy, did that suck. And I was like, I'm not flying my ass all the way back up, so I just reloaded. And that's what worked in the end, if you can believe that. But I did call the elevator all the way to the bottom because I was like, wait a minute. It didn't occur to me in that moment that I could just fast travel. Can I get in here? How am I? There's got to be something else that I have to do in order to get inside there. Sorry, I got distracted by these things. What is this? That is just for the elevator, huh? It's weird that they have it on both sides. Okay, well, now that this is on... Oh, now we can go up even higher. I got you. Okay, so I just needed to power up the rest of it, because I was like, that sucks that they only give you X amount of floors that you can visit, but it makes... Uh-oh. Oh. That was quite a lot of junk that we passed on the way up, so am I gonna have to deal with that? Warehouse. There's another one of these here. Give me a sec. I was thinking about how Dr. Ash said, this doesn't look good at all, that the stone was just clear black, right? But the ones that we're seeing have gold in them. Is the gold bad?
Another etching, like the one I used to get in here.
Yeah. A little worried, but I mean, what are we gonna do? Oh! Because of course. I didn't see that there was another one. Yeah, try and get me from up here. Y'all suck. Do you feel like you can ambush me? He's healing? If you feel like you can ambush me, you got another thing coming. You're actually throwing the axes too? That's stupid. Oh, they are healing because we got one of these boys. Why am I not actually hitting it? Good lord! Good lord. Oh! Yeah, that's right. Y'all are nothing without your healer. Honestly, I probably should have kited them over to this and thrown their asses in, but in the heat of battle, we all know that I don't think. I already don't think well enough as it is. Okay. Let's try again, I guess.
Is this the lock/key the board told me about?
Hold on, we just saw like a weird-ass tentacly thing. You cannot... Did we get unmapped? Did we get...
Brian Hennerman, 21 years old.
This is not what I... Okay. Okay. I can't rewatch that, which is quite unfortunate, because I was like, wait a minute. You can't flash big tentacle-like things. Why is it in pieces? Oh, I gotta pull them out. That's pretty cool. If you told me I was fixing a sphere today, I would have been like, okay, well. Oh. Our nail?
Just doing my job.
Is the tip of a triangle? Because we've only ever seen this. Is this the head of a... Not the head. What is the spiky part of the nail? The body, maybe? Because we've only ever seen this tip. What if it's not a triangle, but it's an actual, like, a nail? I don't know. I don't know. There's always so much to consider.
First one down. Director Faden's got this covered.
Oh. It is broken. I like how Jessie is... She's very confident in her approach. Director Jessie's got this covered. Jessie, I know, baby. I know. I know. Ah, damn. The problem is when I sit down to play this, after I finish, I'm just sitting there for like 10 minutes trying to process everything that has happened. And this is probably not going to be an exception. Wait, but what about all the places we passed with the hiss in there? Am I just going to ignore that? Because it goes a little too quick for me to shoot. If that's what they were meaning for me to do. And we didn't see them on the way down, so maybe fixing the sphere... I just saw a thing I missed. Fixing the sphere maybe fixed the hiss? I don't know. Just gonna have to wait and see, I guess. I cannot tell which exit I'm supposed to be facing. This way or that way? This way, maybe. Yeah. Okay. That music was quite unsettling. I'm gonna check the door one more time. When I fell down here, I immediately ran to check the door, and the fall didn't actually do that much damage, and I was shocked. Okay, it still worked. Okay. Okay, let's go to the control point, and then let me take a look at the map and see what other things we have to, like where we have to go, because I'm not entirely sure. I see, so the drawings in the sand were the drawings for the control points, which, I mean, made sense, but now that I can see these tapes on the floor, it has given me visual confirmation. Okay, map. All the way to the other side. So we should go to the crossroads. Oh, there's something I missed in the cave system too. Maybe I couldn't get there just yet. Okay, let's go to crossroads, because I'm excited. Oh, yes. Uh-huh. Are you alive? I mean, yes, but since when did people start coming back down here?
My throat feels all scratchy.
That's all you have to say? I was really hoping that she would have... Oh! Emily!
Jessie, hey!
Emily, how did she get down here?
Yeah. How did she get down here?
What are you doing down here, Emily? What do you mean? You called me down, remember?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, that's right. You didn't. But then, I remember you needing me to come here. I mean, you even told me how to get in. Let's just chalk it up to synchronicity so we can get to work.
Okay.
She takes everything in stride.
The board called me down here to deal with the situation. The astral plane is
Colliding with our world, I know. Isn't it fascinating? I never even considered that the astral plane could be a physical volume expanding beyond its dimensional container. The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady.
Okay, thank you.
Given time, it will consume the entire Bureau, and possibly beyond.
That's what I'm here to stop. The board told me to fix the nail over there by dismantling 4 locks in the astral plane. Funny, I think it's put itself back together a bit.
So that could be due to the law of inverse exchange. For every associated component you remove, this nail reconstructs. Or possibly some variation of anti-sympathy. Don't worry, I'll look into it. Did you notice all the Bureau infrastructure? It looks like there was a research team stationed down here at some point. Do you think Darling knew about this?
I'd put money on it. That reminds me. Have you seen Marshall? She contacted me over the hotline, but then I saw her walking around.
I haven't seen her. The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities. Or dead people. But Marshall's proved time and time again that she's a survivor.
That's exactly what I thought.
Anyway, I've been looking into the minerals growing down here. Have you noticed how they insist on maintaining a certain form? Maybe some sort of a state memory, or they consciously prefer a certain shape?
I think we're on a clock here, Emily. I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down. See what you can find out from the nail in the meantime. And send out some rangers to look for Marshall. She may be in trouble.
Will do, Jesse. If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes.
Apparently, if we just... The Pope's collection? Talk to Pope. Let's do that.
Jesse, you're back. So did you find anything noteworthy? The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or, more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the 60s. Hey, the one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
A rare one, then. Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find, anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research. From what I gather, there is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access. Here, take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor. And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say. Look, keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
Hell yeah. Find 5 ID cards. We found, 2 of them. Let's see what else she has to say.
The Rangers have tapped into an old radio network they found around the Foundation. So if you need backup, just call them at one of the stations.
I guess that these are the stations. No, this is what I have to talk to her about.
How did the Hiss get into the Foundation?
Same way we did, I imagine. But you need to remember that the Hiss are the embodiment of persistence. Their nature seems to be one of force, to find every possible vulnerability and exploit it. Their only goal is consumption.
I'm sure there's plenty of goodies for them down here. The nail, for instance.
If the Hiss could corrupt the nail, I'm sure they would have by now. It must not interest them in its broken state. They could be distracted by the numerous unknown paranatural materials I'm sure are lying around. These are the roots of the oldest house. The Hiss will find plenty of ways to make trouble.
They're pretty good at that.
I find it interesting she called it the roots of the oldest house.
So you've never heard of the Foundation, huh?
I've never even seen the name referenced. Clearly it's highly classified, but for what reason? The problem with these kinds of closed-off hidden areas is that they were likely sealed for good reason. But now no one is left to tell us what that reason was.
Any guesses why the Bureau would hide something like this?
I only know what I've observed. This place is spatially rigid, which means it doesn't shift like the rest of the oldest house. And before you ask why that is, I have to admit that I'm clueless. There's some signal interfering with my equipment, making it hard to get a clear reading. It's being emitted from the floor. Maybe I should have brought a jackhammer.
The astral plane is already taking chunks out of this place, Emily. Let's not add to it.
I like how I like how Emily is kind of like an exploratory child. Like, can I do this with it? Can I do this with it? And then Jesse's like the mom who's like, please, please don't draw on the walls or take a hammer to the bathroom wall or something like that. Like, it's so funny to see them interact.
So let me get this straight. The astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation.
Correct.
And that's happening because the nail is damaged.
I'd say it's a bit more than damaged, but yes, that is my understanding.
So what's the connection between the nail and the astral plane?
It's a good question. See, I always pictured objects of power as strings between our plane and the astral. If the nail has a similar relationship, then maybe it's more accurate to think of it like plumbing. Now that the nail is busted, sewage is gushing everywhere.
Not the prettiest metaphor.
It's so funny because I was just like, oh my
I
god.
should get back out there.
Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself.
I love that name, the Astral Bleed. Oh yeah, this thing has definitely gotten a lot bigger, hasn't it? It's a growing boy getting... Does it go all the way to the top? That hole in the ceiling kind of looks like it fits. Okay, where was that control point? Here it is. I think that this is a wonderful place to call it for today. I'm really hoping that I can find those ID cards, but I can't guarantee it because we know that I'm just doing my best out here without any guides or spoilers. So, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. If you liked it, please go ahead and hit the like button. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, throw those babies down below. And if you want to continue this journey with me, go ahead and hit subscribe so you get a notification when the next episode is out. But until then, I'll see y'all later. Bye.